Nick Corsnidi, and the name of my book is I Don't Want to Go Home.
And it's about the Stone Pony, that was the club in New Jersey, right?
Stone Pony in New Jersey, Bruce Springsteen, everyone from Bruce Springsteen to the Jonas Brothers.
What is your favorite story in the book?
I think my favorite story in the book is probably the story of Springsteen stealing Stevie Van Zandt's car, taking it for a joyride on the boardwalk with one of the bouncers.
And what would you like our audiences to know about this book?
What I love about this book is I think it's the story of American music, but it's also the story of American small towns and what happens when the bottom falls out and you have to build back on your own. And this is one of the few stories where that was actually successful.
Jacket.
So we came and stayed at our house.
State your name and what you're writing about.
Claire McHugh. I write historical fiction. My book is called The Romanoff Brides.
And what is the Romanoff Brides about?
It's about how Nicholas and Alexandra first got together. We all know the bad ending. This is the beautiful, funny, romantic beginning. It's a prequel.
And how much of it is true?
Oh, it's all true. But the scenes are imagined. I followed what happened by memoirs and diaries, and then I made the characters come to life in the scenes.
What your book is?
It's a comic novel about a woman who wants to build a house out of shipping containers in the Hamptons, and she runs afoul of her HOA, and comedy ensues.
So it's a novel?
It's a comic novel.
Thank you.
I'm Kevin Baker, and my book is The New York Game. Baseball and the rise of a new city.
And what is your favorite part about the book?
It's a labor of love, the whole thing. And it was a lot about two things that have been an obsession of mine since I was at least 8 years old. Baseball and American history. In this case, particularly New York history.
Yeah, exactly.
In the New York history, what is the thing that most people don't know?
Gosh, they don't know a lot of things about New York. People don't remember how tough the past was. They'd be surprised to learn that New York is probably cleaner, quieter, and better run than it's ever been in the last 20 years or so. So they think of it as, it's so corrupt. It used to be much worse, no matter what you think of it now.
Even with the migrant crisis that's happened?
Oh, even with the migrant crisis, there have always been immigrants pouring into New York. In fact, that was in the 1850s. The death rate in New York City exceeded the birth rate. The city kept growing because of immigrants, because of people coming in from other parts of the country. But the death rate actually exceeded the birth rate.
I know this is now.
I'm Francine Prose, and my book is called 1974. It's about what it was like to be in my 20s in 1974.
What was the biggest thing you remember?
Well, it's about hanging out with a guy who helped leak the Pentagon papers. So it has a kind of a historical.
Hi, I'm Barbara Butcher, and my book is called What the Dead Know. It's the story of my true adventures as a death investigator in New York City, where I investigated some of the craziest homicides, suicides, and accidents that you can imagine.
And what do the dead know?
They know that you shouldn't waste a single moment of life because it's very, very short.
And what would you like our readers to know about your book?
I'd like the readers to know that police, firefighters, coroners, death investigators, emergency room personnel work so hard, and the devastation that it does to their souls and to their minds and hearts is pretty rough.
Well, I'm Bill Boggs, author of Spike Unleashed. This is hard-hitting satire. It's narrated by a dog who becomes a big TV star, and has nothing to do with me. except I wrote it and the dog narrated it. So I have a dog talking to me, and if you get the book, Spike Unleashed, you'll be laughing, guaranteed.
Now, this is far from what you normally do. Normally, you talk about and write about cabaret.
That's another world. It's a completely different world.
So, what is this world of yours?
This is keep that over there for me. This is the dog who becomes a big TV star, and it's a commentary. It's a heavy-hitting satire. That's what it is.
So, it's the ongoing story of the curious incident of the dog in the nighttime.
What's that?
I said that means that it is the commentary of the curious dog in the nighttime.
Thank you very much.
My name is Amy Worthington, but this is by Gina Bradley. She's the owner of Paddle Deep, the founder. And it's just about the general lessons that we teach when we're on the water, teaching paddleboarding, that really do apply to everyday life. You know, finding balance, not just on the water, but in life. Little things like smile every day, laugh every hour, things like that that we shouldn't need to be reminded of, but they're really important, like foundations to living a happy life.